Hello. What's up, guys? Uh, so there it is. I may have slept a little bit late today. Me oversleeping? No, I've never done that before. Nope, never once. Um, but I am here. We did get here. Um, so since I have an hour and 45 minutes before I have to leave and go to work, I can't exactly do a speed run. It's just not gonna happen. Um, Maybe I could have done an any percent speed run if I was like familiar with the route and all that stuff, and I had been practicing it. But even that one, I would not be confident in being able to finish at that point. At this point, so what we're gonna do today is, if you remember last week we had a few stumbling blocks in the late game. And those stumbling blocks, well, we had one major one, right? And it's this one right here. All of these saves are for the same one. And that is the Jabberwock fight. Now, there are a couple of things that I have learned since then that would allow us to have a better shot at the fight. First and foremost, I have learned that there is a position that I can stand in that will not instantly start the combat. Um, as long as I am invisible. As long as I have enough of a stealth stat. Dude, as long as I have enough of a stealth stat to avoid detection. So we're gonna look at that first and foremost. What this does is this allows us to get a sneak attack in, as well as a surprise round. Hi, Penguin. Me oversleeping? No, we've already been over this. I don't oversleep. The title is just misinformation. It's a lie. It is a filthy, dirty lie. Now, so basically, what we want to do instead, because like what I was doing is I was literally just sitting here, and then I would just run straight in, right? That's what I was doing last week. But if I were actually you, we put this on you, and then we do this. What is her stealth stat? Her stealth stat's a 61. Mine is currently a 34, but I only have greater heroism on. Okay, so if I then put on this and this, I'm curious. I'm curious if I can, if Lindsay's is high enough. Yeah, mine's now a 74. She's got a 61. Can Bard learn Vanish? Is Vanish on the Bard spell list? Because if it is, then we can get her up to 81, which is kind of huge. But I just want to check this first and foremost. So if we just do this, attack, we level up. Okay. Now, I mean, I guess we could do this and see if we get a level 1 spell here. We could also, actually, what we could be doing is we could make sure that she has a good stealth stat. It is. I thought it was. I thought it was. Um. Hmm. Is there Bard, Magus, Wizard, and Sorcerer all have access as a first level spell? Is that in normal Pathfinder or is that in Kingmaker specifically? Penguin. Just to double check. Is there a feat that matters for her? Kingmaker? Okay. Cool. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Um I'm just figuring since we're here, we might as well check to make sure that she has enough. Or if Jesus Christ. Check to see if there is a reason for us to worry about another feat. Because what does this do? This gets us Inspire Competence, which we don't care about, right? We get Bardic Performance, which doesn't matter. Same for normal Kingmaker. Awesome. Psychic class also gets in the tabletop, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that there is a I don't think that there is a reason to worry about this. Yo, Stack, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I guess we could go stealth here. All right. Skill focus stealth. And we like so the reason that I'm looking at this, like, we're not going to get her to level 7. Normally, we're not gonna get her to level 7. What we are gonna do is we're gonna get her to level 5. And I'm basically just trying to think, is there a reason to keep lingering performance here? Or should I just get something else? And maybe skill focus stealth. It basically it comes down to, yep, there it is, vanish. If we do get her to 7, and we do get her to 7, I always dump int and wisdom to 7 on my paladins, and I feel dirty. Ooh, it hurts me to dump intelligence on any character. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I hate it because skill ranks are so important. Skill ranks are so important, so it just hurts my soul to dump intelligence. Wisdom, I'm less worried about because, especially on a paladin, right? On a paladin, wisdom isn't really that important because charisma just overtakes it. Um, a main character with only persuasion feels useless on rests. Well, you could. Hmm. But like, here's the thing: if you succeed at the stealth check on rests, you don't need to watch people anyway. So you actually have a number of people in your party on rests that are just sitting around not doing anything regardless. So having every person in your party being useful for rests isn't actually that important. Whenever I see builds with one skill rank, I'm immediately turned off of it. Yeah. Well, like, part of it for me, part of my reasoning is like I can definitely say it's because of speedrunning these games, right? Because I'm the only character. The MC is the only character, so I need them to be able to do everything. Um, so not having a lot of skill ranks is really difficult. Really, really difficult. It's less important in a full party where you would actually have people that are able to do all of the things, mostly usually, right? But yeah. We could do this, right? We could do this, and then we could summon up a couple of extra people. Couple of extra bodies, maybe. If we get her to level 7. If we actually take her to level 7, right? Alright, so at this point, we have an 88 in stealth. And the funny thing is, we could actually get even more if we used reduced person on her. That'd be an extra +5. Right? +1 for the dex, and then +4 for the the decreased size. Half orc that I don't know which weapon. Wait. Half orc that I don't know which weapon to spec into. Orc double axe, obviously. So Lindsay's actually going to have a higher stealth stat than we do. By quite a large margin. 88 versus 74. That's an extra 14. Um so that's one thing that I wanted to test. That's one thing that I wanted to check. There are a couple of others. So if we look at my character here, right? I am was that 35,427 experience points from leveling up. If we get to level 16 here, 12 dex to fill out the plate armor. Yeah, fair enough. Hard into strength because yeah. Yep. If we get to level 16, we get a lot. First, we get an extra attack. We only got 3 right now. We would get a 4th attack per round. That's really important. As you've seen, this fight is very inconsistent damage-wise. Getting that extra attack is huge for us. Secondly, we get access to legendary proportions. If we can get to 16 before we get here, we get access to legendary proportions. Now, trying to finally complete Dragon Age Inquisition start to finish. Since the new one coming out this year, even though my PC probably won't be able to handle the new one. I've also just like, man, I saw the trailer, and like, I'm not a huge Dragon Age fan. I've actually never played any Dragon Age past like the very beginning. The new one just did not catch me. Like I said, I'm not a Dragon Age fan. Maybe I could try and go back and play Inquisition again. Maybe one day I'll do that on stream. Because I feel like that might be the only way that I actually finish the game, is if I play it on stream. But it kind of for the same reason that I didn't play through Baldur's Gate. Looks like Suicide Squad. I don't know if I would say that it's that bad, because the Suicide Squad game looked fucking awful. Like, just from an aesthetic, like, not even talking about gameplay or anything like that. Just from the aesthetic standpoint, the game just looked trash. Played Mass Effect with no Dragon Age. I like the Mass Effect games. I like them a lot, despite the fact that I rage quit Mass Effect 1 on stream. Way back in the day. Oh man, you know this tank that's supposedly unflippable? And you can't ever get yourself stuck in it? Well, we're gonna flip it on the final level of the game, and you're gonna lose like an hour and a half of gameplay. Enjoy. Nah, I quit. I was like, fuck it. We did everything that we needed to do here. I don't need to see the very end of the game. basically Inquisition 2.0. That actually kind of sucks because like I mean I haven't beaten Inquisition, so I don't know how the story ends, but I feel like undoing the because like something has to have happened in Inquisition that's like a climactic ending, right? So like undoing that I feel like is kind of shitty for them to do. Only played Andromeda and loved it, even if others hate it. Not really. Really? Do you not like solve the issue of the entire game? But yeah, so back to this game. Back to this game though. If I can get this over this, if I can get this to 16, that's fucking massive. Now, one thing that Zwango suggested would be an easy way to get that extra experience, easy, quote unquote, is back in Armog's 2. Um, if we go back to Armog's Tomb, which hopefully I do still have a save for, I don't. Fuck. I meant to make a save at Armog. I meant to make a save at Armog so that we could practice, because that's another fight that I really wanted to practice here. Um, Hi, baby girl. You gonna come and say hi to everybody? Hello. We have a kid. You got a Shelby cat. Um, so there is, if you can get the persuasion check for the ghost at the beginning of Rare Shelby, yeah. Not as rare as she once was, but still not nearly as common as the giant. She's also kind of recovering. Uh, we had a little bit of a flea problem here for a while, but and she had scratched herself to the point where she had multiple like scabs and but she's finally starting to heal. They're starting to fade away at this point, which is good. Um she is an inside cat. So here's the thing about inside here. There's a lot of ways for bugs to get into my house. Every summer I have flies that get in. We have wasps that get in. We have fleas. Like fleas are actually an every year issue for us here. They just don't hit quite as early as this usually. It's usually like an August thing that we start getting fleas. So it was actually quite surprising that it happened as early as it did this year. Um, but yeah, that's like a yearly thing for us. Because this place is not exactly airtight or bug tight. Um, so yeah, we just got to deal with it. It's just one of the benefits of living in a trailer. um, so yeah, there is the ghost in Armag's tomb that if you are able to hit his 42 persuasion DC, you can get 40,000 plus experience, which would let us get to um level 16 even before getting this. Because like if we look at this, if we scroll up, we got 34,560 here. 34,560. Now that was split between both of us because Lindsay is here. That's why she leveled up. 42 challenge accepted, so lying is okay. I mean, like, um, the problem Problem is, if you look here, our persuasion ain't that great. We have no ranks in it, and the other issue is we don't have ranks to spare, right? Like our well, UMD, we only have 7 ranks in UMD. Yo, Robert. Thank you for the sub. The YouTube sub. Hey, look, guys. It updated. The number updated. Just roll a 20 to but here's the thing, Penguin. Nat 20s don't auto succeed in skill checks. Just like Nat 1s don't auto fail skill checks. Nat 20s and Nat 1s are only especially useful in combat, not skill checks. So I would need a 22 in persuasion to even attempt it. I've been duped. Yeah. Yeah, that's just like a general rule in Pathfinder at all. Like a lot of people either don't know that or they just house rule it away and they're just like, yeah, you can fucking like you can get lucky and accidentally succeed at something that you would normally not be able to do, right? Like even if it is a skill check, you can stumble into a success, or you know, you have a muscle spasm and fuck up horrifically at something that you're really good at, right? Like there are ways to explain nat 20s and nat 1s helping you succeed or fail at skill checks that you would normally not be able to succeed or fail at. But that is not the actual rule. The rule is nat 20s and nat 1s do not matter. Maybe being big makes you better at persuading. No. I mean, like, if I were to get intimidating presence, right? If I were to have intimidating presence, and if it's a threat, right? If there's an intimidation check, which I don't actually even know if there is. I actually don't even know if there is. Oh, actually, what we could do. We can load game, right? And load back here. So this is the earliest save that we have. This is shortly after we kill Armog. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. If I were to just come back up here and go to Armog's tomb. I wonder if he's still there. Right? He might still be there. If the guy's still there, we can at least check his stuff. And see what happens there. Oh, wait, what? I forgot about that. All right. Are you still here, sir? What do you think, baby girl? You gonna still be there? Very slightly said you don't. You could stay in the lab. I just needed my arm back. Just needed my arm back, baby girl. So these guys are all gone. I should invis, right? So do we have an So where is... Uh-oh. There we go. Just clip on through. This is the room, right? Because this is, yeah, so this is the entrance to this area. This is where you would start. Nothing. Kind of curious what we got laying around here. Got anything worthwhile? That's actually something that I've thought about as well, is maybe we try to do a I don't know if any of the storyteller artifacts give you experience when you finish them, but I feel like you would have to go to way too many out of the way spots to be able to get all the equipment or the items to be able to do that. So he's not here anymore, so we can't test it. That sucks. That actually sucks a lot. We do have... Wait. No. We have this. No, that's Trobold. Board skip practice. Okay, we have this. We can use this. And then we just have to get past Mordecai's tomb real quick. And if we are able to do that, then we can save. That's not good. Nope. All right. Then we could get over to. Then we can get over to Armag's tomb. Sounds a bit stormy outside. Not today. Not today. Today it's actually kind of clear. It's actually the first day in the last couple that there hasn't been some kind of storm or some nonsense happening. Like, if you remember, if you were here on Wednesday, you were just maybe? No. Oh, where you are. Nice. Yeah, I love storms. I love them. You're in the UK? Ah. I'm in the good old US of A. Good. Unomas? Perfect. All right. Perfect. We did it. That was actually relatively quick as well. It was relatively fast. Wait. We ran out of invisibility there. Oh, wait. Because I'm using greater invis, right? Because I don't want to use up the last couple of pit spells that I have available. And it's like right here. What do you mean it didn't do anything? Apparently, I consistently forget where the hell these go. Is it like here? Is it too far away? Apparently, this is something that I need to practice because I keep forgetting. But yeah, on Wednesday, constant fireworks because of 4th of July stuff happening. Is it here? I mean, that works. Come on. Yo! The recovery. Let's go. Snowed in March? Gross. All right, there we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Yeah. Nobody cares. Okay, let me just look around. Precipice Trail, Lenorm's Grave. You know what? I'm just gonna take a quick trip in there and see what happens. I don't remember. So, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try a couple of different locations and just see if we can't get uh basically 45,000 experience. Because before we get the experience from talking to the Horned Hunter there, we need roughly 45,000 experience to be able to hit level 16. And if I can get that before going there, that would be huge, right? Because that would allow us to rest beforehand. That gives us access to our level 7 spells, which gives us access to legendary proportions, which helps us a lot in trying to Mastodons we got here. Mastodon stake. And a two-bladed sword. Alright. So how strong are you? Man, these guys can't roll. Ow! I've been insanely lucky here. How much am I getting, experience-wise, actually? 672? Basically nothing. Is this a random encounter? No, I entered this area. Okay, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So yeah, I went into this encounter, or I went into the Lenorm's Grave to try and see just how much experience I could get from there. Basically, I'm going to just head around here real quick. Just see if there's anywhere that I can go. Here, actually, before we do that, let's just rest real quick. See if there's anywhere that I can go that will allow me to get 45,000 experience, basically. I don't think that there's going to be, but maybe. Oh, shit. Oops. Well, we don't have our level 5 or level 6 spells. What just happened? Oh, Jesus. Hi. Okay. What am I trying to replace? We're not trying to replace anything. We are trying to get an extra 45,000 experience so that we hit level 16 before we get to the Castle of Knives. That's the current play. Now, this guy seems to be quite strong. So he might be good enough. Maybe? Although the problem, the biggest problem is, most of our experience doesn't come from kills, it comes from, oh shit, I forgot it again. So let's do this. Let's leave. We're gonna rest again. Get our actual spells back. How are you thinking that would save time? So that would get us access to legendary proportions for that fight. It would get us access to a 4th attack per round for that fight. Which will make that fight far more consistent, which will end up saving us time. Resist area protection from like, electricity against that guy. Well, first I want to see if I could just... Because, like, the thing is that he was able to see me. So he's got a pretty damn good perception, which means that we just have to have a better one, right? Also, echolocation makes it so that we don't miss. I'm not going to do these for now. All right. This. Turn this on and then cast transformation, and then we are good to go. Kamari, thank you very much for the sub or the follow. Hello? I know you're here, motherfucker. Oh, he starts here and then he runs over here. Gotcha. Ooh, we do no elemental damage to him. So 3,200. That's actually not an insubstantial amount. That's just a fucking hat. All right, so that's not worth it. All right, so that's not worth it. That's unfortunate. Is your alignment evil? Are you what? So I am, yes. So we are a neutral evil sorcerer primarily with a level dip in Alchemist, which for this run we actually have it correct. We actually have a Vivisectionist level, as opposed to the run that I did last week where I accidentally forgot to pick Vivisectionist, just went normal Alchemist, and then one level in Barbarian for access to Rage and also the speed boost. That is our build here. Okay, so that got us only 3,600 experience. We don't need that. We need 45,000. We need quite a bit more. So we're going to continue moving around. If we could find one that gets us a whole bunch of experience on its own, that would be great. But we will have to see. Wait. What did... Who sent you here and why? What do you want? Okay, so how much did I get? I got 54 there and 54. So basically nothing and nothing. Gotcha. You're OP? Yep. That's the point. Well, we're playing on unfair. We kind of have to be. Yeah, we're solo running. Okay, so this is just not going well for me. Do these guys... I was about to say, these guys hit all but one. I had... With no companions? Yeah. 4170 for... Wait. 4170 for that last thing? Wait. Oh, hell. No. So the DC's a 30. We would need an actual nat 20 to be able to get that, with the way that our Intimidate is right now. And it's just a bunch of goblins, so there's no way that they're going to give me 45,000 experience. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, companions slow you down. The biggest part about this run is that it is a stealth run, basically. Um, Something with the goblins? Okay. Surprisingly low. We got 0 ranks in it. That's why. When you have 0 ranks in a skill, it does not grow very much. The only boosting aspect that we have for it is what was it? Mobile? No, persuasive. But we got that more for the perception than the persuasion aspect. Oh, okay. So we got that here. We got a cave. All right. What's in the cave? Oh, an Athak. Which should just die, right? I'm just going to cast this. And we're going to kill him. Oh, you have a lot of health, sir. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. I needed a 4 and a 9. I hit on the one that I needed a 14. Didn't hit on the 4 or 9. This guy might actually give us a decent amount of experience. Oh, we've beaten the game. We've beaten the game. We were able to get it done in 2 hours. Well, it was, what, 2 hours and 45 minutes? If you're not counting load times, which we do not in speedruns. Oh, I forgot to use transformation. Oops. This man just does not give a fuck about invisibility. That's what I'm coming. That's the conclusion that I'm coming to. This man just does not care about invisibility at whatsoever. All right. There we go. What do we get? 2100. That's it. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Nothing worthwhile. Nothing worth. Yeah. Wasted. All right. So no. No, not worth it. Yeah, we're currently trying to get. I don't know if there's a way for us to do this. I'm gonna be honest. What's this? Ironstone Gully? Where the hell does that go? Let's save here. Oh, actually, before I go any further, I actually want to make a hard save here. Just in case we end up going through all of our quick save slots, I want to have a hard save here. All right, save game. Jab for practice. All right. For such a long detour. Yeah. It probably isn't worth that. Probably not. Probably not. But then again, we lost like 20 minutes to that fight last week. Like, we lost a lot. Where the hell? How do you get here? How do you get to this? What? How do you get to here if not from here? Like, I feel like it should go here, like, down this way, right? That's the only thing that makes any sense. Like, I should have been stopped right here, and there should be a offshoot down here, unless it's like from the womb. There's no way it's from the womb, right? No shot. It's from the southern parts. So... Well, it's not from here. Oh, from here? What, you like go across and through this? Maybe. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, let's check the Overgrown Tavern, because this is like kind of on the way. A little bit, maybe. They're prepared for us. Yes. So, anything? Anybody? 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 We don't care about loot. Loot doesn't fucking matter. Alright. What if we do... Gross. Useless. Useless. Mushrooms! I could gather some mushrooms. Oh my god. Useless. Don't care about that. And yeah. So this is a useless area. Gotcha. Oh, here, let's load this. Huh, raining outside? Hell yeah. Do the speed run many times and eventually you hit it, try number 1, and then you save so much time. Yeah, but like for unfair, you definitely have to balance consistency with speed. Because there's definitely a lot of things that we could be doing in this run that would be objectively faster, but they are way more dangerous, right? Good examples are in the prologue. In the prologue, in the Kaisi fight, we could send Lindsay in to help with that fight. But the instant those guys turn around and swing at Lindsay even once, she's dead, and then we have to figure out a way to send another person over there without any invisibility or spell slots. So it's not worth it, right? Same for the final fight. We could have both Lindsay and the main character helping out in the final fight. But it's just not worth it because it's just far more likely that they will just die, right? There's no way that the Lonely Mill gets us anywhere close to the amount of experience that we need. I don't think that there's a way for us to get that extra experience. I don't think that there is. The more that I'm looking at this, the less I think that it's possible. Because, like, the issue is that the majority of the experience in this game, except for in very specific circumstances, and those circumstances being basically the Jabberwocks, kills don't really get you that much experience. It's finishing the quests that gets you the experience. Could always do the early one and reset the run if unlucky enough. The problem is that right now I don't even really have that much time to reset. Before I have to just kill the run entirely for the day, because the run is long enough that there's something over here that we could do. All right, if we go back here. Oh wait, I completely forgot the entire reason that we started on this save file. Jesus. The entire reason we started on this save file so that I could get a save file in Arbox. I got distracted. And immediately forgot what we were trying to do here. Cool. All right. So we are free of enemy encounters for the rest of the run back. Uh, so if we can't get to 45,000, if we could get 30, if we can get to 30,000 experience, so that would be getting us to 79,000 from where we are right now, but that's going to change because we're gonna get a bunch of quests done as while we're in here, just through the course of stuff happening, right? Um, but even if we don't get the full amount from the ghost, we might be able to make it work regardless. In defeating it, whatever stuff and things. Don't care what she's talking about. Yeah, because the biggest thing, get out of me, get out of me, get out of my barony. The biggest or the fastest way would obviously be to just succeed at the persuasion check. Hello, Igor. How you doing? Up to PC, like how you have two pets with you in the throne room, just like IRL. Hell yeah. Got Tiger and where's the panda? There you are. No, that's Lindsay. There you are, my pet Lindsay. Yep. All right, let me just double check. Get rid of all of these. There. Fill in 19 days. All right, so we want to get that down to 5. So, well, Unamas. Oh yeah, that one doesn't have a cutscene, so it doesn't pull me back out. Maybe. Speaking of pets, we have reattained a Shelby cat. I don't know where John is today. He's just kind of hanging out. Oh, we got to deal with this dumbass. Get out of here. Go away. Fuck off. I hate you. Actually, the worst part of this entire game. Yeah, I shall. Got a baby girl. Um, vibes, yeah. You got some kitty cat vibes. Aw. Shoulder cat time. Shoulder cat time. Also, storm vibes. Storm vibes are also really fun. Uh, you don't get any experience from dealing with this guy, so we could just continue onwards. Um, and I really don't want to talk to him because even though he does sometimes have really useful stuff, I don't think that we want to ever take advantage of it because it's just too risky, right? Because there's never any guarantee. There's never any guarantee that we're gonna get anything that's worthwhile from it. Something I just thought about. What we could do. How do... Oops, I didn't mean to... Shit. Didn't actually mean to do that. How much experience do we get from the Defaced Sisters, right? How much do we get from killing them? Alright, this one. This one. This, and then this one. Alright, we're gonna make a save. Not enough? I don't think so. But. Going into the tomb. Alright, I gotta go. Yeah, because we have such a terrible persuasion check, there's no way. Okay, so we do this. Why did we not cleave? Alright, how much did we get there? Luck to you. So that, wait, did that get us 10 grand? 10K? 810? That's it? $810. That AFAC did more. The AFAC did more. Gave us more experience than these two. The AFAC doesn't potentially do stat drain. Speaking of, I'm actually kind of surprised that I didn't get hit by that. Claws. Claws. Ow. They're very sharp. But she is a very happy kitty right now. Okay, well. Alright. What we could do is run in here. There's another fight to be had. Right? We got the ghosties here. That's only another 800. Okay, so 1000% not worth it for those two. Alright, now, but what if we come in here? Right. Athletics. Perception. How much did we get from that? Oh! 23K, 1,000, 5,700. Oh, hello? Maybe? Maybe? That perception check is huge. That perception check is huge. Okay, wait. Hold up. Hold up now. That's 2340 plus that, so that's 5,000, so that's 28,700, 28,800, 29,880. That's what we got. Okay. So we basically got 30,000. Which means, and these were all guaranteed, right? Like, these were both guaranteed checks. Right, look at that. 44 modifier, 39 DC, so that's guaranteed. 26 modifier, 29 DC. So as long as we roll a 3 or better, so we have a 10% chance to fail this. We only have a 10% chance to fail this. And we are guaranteed to succeed at this. Okay. What we could do. Okay. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do here is actually, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna load the save that I had at the beginning here before I fight the sisters, right? Need my arm back. Need my arm back. I love you. Jump up on top of my bookshelf beside my desk. It's pretty tall too, about 6 feet. Yep. Just sleep up there for a few. Shelby tail whipping the keyboard to pause the game. All right. So we don't need to deal with those guys. All right. So athletics, right? Wait, what if we do this? What if we do these two, the athletics and the perception? So perception is guaranteed. Oh, decided to find another solution. Ah. So we need a 9. Of course we do it. Okay. I should have made a quick save. Wait. Oh, I forgot. We need a 13. I forgot to take into consideration the fact that the game lies. Okay, so we might have actually gotten it. We might have actually gotten the experience that we need. Because if I can get that... Okay, so that means that athletics is actually suddenly a lot more important. Hmm. That means that athletics is suddenly a lot more important. Okay. What we could do... What do we have for UMD? 7 ranks. Charisma plus it. Okay, let's actually... Alright, we're just gonna let all of our spells wear off. Because I need to be able to cast spells again. We need to kill 50 seconds. I want to see exactly what the DC for casting this wand is. I want to see exactly what the DC for casting this wand is. Because there is... We have 12 attempts, right? Well, actually, I don't even know if failed attempts even cost us a charge on the wand. So... Alright, so we're starting to lose them. 13 seconds left. Okay, so I don't think that failing attempts actually costs us a charge of the wand, right? Alright, so here we go. It's a 24. Okay, so if I subtract 7, that gives me a 13. That gives me a 50-50. That gives me a 50-50 chance. All right, I'm going to continue casting it. It doesn't use up charges. Okay. Now, granted, that was with a check that was, you know, within 2. But I don't think that there's such a thing as, like... Because, like, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, there's, like different degrees of success or failure. I don't think that that's a thing in this. But, alright. Alright. Load game. Oh, I didn't make a save when I came back through here. Okay. So what if we only... Instead of putting 1 rank in athletics and 7 in UMD, we put 1 rank in UMD and 7 in athletics. that would get us to that would get us from needing a 13 to needing what, a 7. All right, so I think we could just do 4 or 5 here. God damn it. Keep rolling real low. I mean, it's not a likely thing, right? We need a 13 that is less than half. But you would think that in the 4 attempts that we've made, one of them would have worked. That was... So the 5,700, that's what we get already. We already get that. But suddenly we're getting an extra 23,000, 46,000. That's enough. That's enough. We did it. We found it. All right, that's the experience that we needed. So what I was doing before is I was just spamming 1 until I failed enough times to just for the game to just let us through. So by doing this, we basically don't change the route at all. We don't change the route at all. And we get the experience needed. Just by different dialogue options. Beautiful. All right, I'm putting that in the notes real quick so that I don't forget about this. Unfair, Kingmaker, stuff and things and stuff. Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5. I have literally nothing in Chapter 5, by the way. All right. In Trap Room. Use 35 DC Perception. Okay, so it's like 4, 2, 5, 5, something like that. 4, 2, 5, 5. All right, let's reload a couple of times because I'm curious what happens if we succeed at that first athletics check. I'm assuming it does the same thing. I'm assuming it does the same thing, but I just want to see what happens. So 4, 2, 5. Okay. We need 4, 2, 5, and we need the first 5 to succeed, right? That's what we're looking at here. There we go. Okay, so it just ends at 1 earlier. So, okay. Beautiful. Just to play the relics on the Discord. Awesome. Storyteller items. Relics give you both gold and XP when you finish them. The first set is almost all found in the old Sycamore, with only 1 item near the abandoned hut. Items that you can reforge does not give you experience or money, just the item. Play with shared experience. I don't know how much experience you would get from the Rostavik items quest, but it most well be over 1K for you alone. All right, so yeah, it does give experience, but it's not nearly what we needed. That's good to know, though. That's good to know. Thank you, Ricardo. So yeah, Chapter 4 is basically the exact same. Chapter 5 is the exact same as the unfair or as the any percent, right? Because there's literally no combat. Entirety of Chapter 4. Chapter 5, we just have to go through here, and instead of just wasting all of the experience, man, I did not realize that you could get that much experience from this. That's kind of a crazy amount. And that's actually an amount that I might be doing that on the any percent as well. Because unlike in this, where there's basically a really hard choices on where to put all of our skill points, in the any percent, the choices are there's an abundance. There's an overabundance of skill ranks. because we boost our intelligence so damn high. So if we just were to start putting points into, because while our strength isn't as high as it is in this one, neither is the DC, right? The DC is actually at a -8 compared to what it is in here. So we could easily get our athletics high enough to guarantee, I think we could actually get it high enough to guarantee a success in the any percent run, because we could just have 16 points or 15 points or whatever in athletics here, while also getting all of the other breakpoints that we need. Chest thingy that's spread across a lot of maps gives even more experience. Oh, I bet it does. But A, that's a more lengthy quest. And B, it's not exactly in the way. Yeah, the Raven Queen site. Yeah. I remember that one. I have not done that quest in years now. I mean, I haven't done basically any of the side quests in years now. Okay, so that's that. So we have that. You know what? To hell with you. Oh.